What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something that I thought I was going to be doing later on in the summer, closer to when school starts, but I decided to do it now because a lot of you have been asking me to do it sooner, and then I also have been seeing posts about dorm essentials and all of that being in Target and all the other stores already, so I was like, okay, I better just post it and get on my grind so that people can get what they need. Just kind of prepare you guys a bit early, I guess. So today's video is going to be a what you really need for your college dorm video, and I'm just going to be telling you guys what I actually used, what I didn't use, and what I think that you actually need and don't need. I actually have a list on my phone of all the things that I think that you guys need, and I broke it into different categories. I'll be talking about bathroom stuff, cleaning supplies, basic room essentials, and more. So I'm just going to get right into it because it's going to be quite a long video, quite a long list. So yeah. Start off real simple with the actual room part of your dorm. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I was in a double dorm my first semester and then a single dorm my second semester, and I am going into my second year of college at SUNY Oswego. If you guys don't subscribe to me, didn't know that already. And a lot of these things are going to be obvious, but I'm just going to list them anyway because you never know what you're going to forget or what you just aren't thinking of. Start with your bed area. You're going to need a mattress pad or a mattress cover or both. Some colleges now have regulations that the mattress pad has to be fire resistant or whatever, so make sure you check out your college's like website or handbook or whatever they have and make sure that you get the right one. But they have these at Walmart, Target, wherever. The next thing is obvious, a comforter and sheets and pillowcases and just a whole bedding set. I got mine from Target. Get them wherever you want to. I know that Dormify and a couple other places have really good deals on like actual sets. So if you want to check those out. But Room Essentials by Target is definitely going to be mentioned a lot in this video because they literally have everything that you could even dream of bringing. You're also going to want to have some decorative pillows, and also I would bring a couple extra pillows because there's most likely going to be a space between the wall and the head of your bed. So what I did is I put my body pillow in between there so that nothing fell back there. My pillows didn't keep falling when I was trying to sleep. It's really funny because when I moved into my dorm, I actually forgot my pillows at home, like my actual like pillows to sleep on. So then I had to go grab some pillows at Home Goods on the way to college, so that was a whole mess. But don't forget your pillows. Definitely grab some throw blankets. You're gonna want throw blankets either for you to just take a nap and not get under your comforters, or you know, you're gonna want to bring it to a friend's room or outside, or when a friend comes over they want to borrow a blanket, you can give it to them, and it's also just another layer of warmth and comfort, and it's just a really good thing to have. And there's also really cute ones, fun colors, and they just make your bed look even better. Another thing that I actually did not have that I'm going to get this year for next year's dorm is a bedside table like tray thing. Now a lot of schools have the little drawer sets that go underneath the desk that you can move around the room, and I use that as like a nightstand. But I think that a bedside table tray that connects to your bed would be really nice to have, especially if you're lofting your bed. Then you don't have to get down to get anything, you can just have it right there next to you. Also, for your bed area, you're going to want to get a longer iPhone charger. Learned that the hard way. I had just brought one with me that I had been using for forever and I didn't really think much of it. Actual outlets are in random places all over dorm rooms, so at least for my room. Along with that, you're going to want to bring a power strip for extra outlets. Because like I said, there's not really a lot of places for you to plug stuff in, and you're going to have a lot of stuff to plug in, especially if you're going to be charging all of your devices, like your computer, your phone, maybe an iPad or an Apple Watch, AirPods, all that. You're going to be wanting a lot of different outlets, so I would definitely bring a power strip. And make sure you get a power strip that has like a longer cord, because you really don't want to bring extension cords because they are a fire hazard and they will probably take it away from you. So definitely get power strips with like a longer cord, so it's like an extension cord, and it's also more helpful anyway to have multiple outlets. Most likely want to bring a fan, either for regulate the temperature of your room or to just have the noise. I made the mistake of bringing like a little tiny like decorative fan, but you're probably going to want a big fan for when you move in, because for me it was super hot and I could barely sleep. So definitely get a bigger fan to bring with you. Definitely going to want an area rug, whether it's smaller or larger. You're going to want a rug. Make sure that you talk with your roommate about what color. You're going to want an area rug. The dorm floors are absolutely disgusting and they're ugly, so you're definitely going to want an area rug. It just makes it feel a lot more cozy and homey in there. I don't necessarily need this item, but I personally loved having them. Chair covers, because the dorm chairs are really ugly, and for me it just didn't match my room and my vibe, and I just needed chair covers because I couldn't stand looking at it. It was like this really ugly red color, so I just bought a white fluffy chair cover and it worked out perfectly. You're probably going to want a desk calendar or wall calendar, and it's also going to be cute as decorations but also help you keep track of what day it is, and you can write down certain things that you need to remember. I personally really needed a vanity mirror on my desk. It doubles as cute decor, but also it's really helpful and necessary, so I would recommend getting a vanity mirror, even if it just is like this. This is the one I brought and it worked perfectly. When I tell you to plan out your decor before going, I mean it. I personally brought a lot of decor with me, but none of it really went together for my wall, and I just ended up hating it, and then I put random stuff on my wall my first semester and it looked terrible. So definitely plan it out, but do not bring too much, because the more decor pieces you have everywhere, the more cluttered your room will be. So make sure that you plan it out and make sure you keep it to a minimal. You know, you don't really want too much. I personally do not think that you need a desk lamp. Check with your school, even if you have to email them or ask someone who's already gone there if you know anyone, or try to look on the website. My desk light bar is on them, so I didn't need the light that I brought, the little lamp. So definitely check that out because it's worth saving your money. Now we're going to be going into the storage category. Going to need storage bins. I recommend getting quite a few of them because it just makes it a lot more neat and organized. Also have seen these little ottoman either seats, or there's the shoe ottomans where you can literally put your shoes all the way around the inside in like little pockets, but I definitely would recommend getting one of those little ottomans because they open right up and you can fit a bunch of stuff in there. I definitely will be purchasing one for myself. Might want to bring a shoe rack. I did my first semester and I really enjoyed it. There's really not a category for this one, but I recommend bringing a TV. You don't have to bring a TV, you can watch on your laptop or your iPad, whatever, but my first semester we didn't have a TV. In my second semester I did. Really enjoyed having TV on when I was sleeping because it kind of blocked all the noises, lit up the room a little bit. It does get really dark. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is bathroom supplies. The first major thing that you're going to need as a bathroom supply is a shower caddy. Now I have heard from multiple people to get a mesh shower caddy instead of the plastic ones, and I never really thought anything of it. Everyone said get the mesh one because the plastic one gets moldy. It wasn't until the end of the school year that I realized that my plastic shower caddy was getting moldy. I am definitely going to be getting a mesh shower caddy for next semester, so definitely recommend getting those. Another very important thing you need, and sometimes it's forgotten, shower shoes. You need shower shoes, okay? You can get a dollar store pair of flip-flops. You can get the actual shower shoes with like the holes in them from Target or wherever, but whatever it is, you need shower shoes. It's disgusting. You need them. You're also going to be needing towels and washcloths. I feel like some people forget to bring towels and washcloths, but it's super, super important. Another thing that some people don't really put in their videos or anything, but it's something that was really important for me personally because I really hate germs, a toothbrush cover. You could get the actual like case that you actually like put your toothbrush in, or you could just get the little cover for like the head of the toothbrush, but you need a toothbrush cover because it's disgusting. Another thing that's essential, and I mean essential, is a bathrobe. You do not want to be caught naked or in the shower and there's a fire drill and you have to go outside in a towel. That is one of my worst fears, and if that ever happened to me, I would freak out. So I definitely recommend bringing a bathrobe and taking it into the bathroom with you every time you take a shower, because at least for me, I would not want to be going outside in a towel. Okay, the next thing is cleaning supplies. So I definitely recommend bringing paper towels. The amount of times that something got spilled or a bag like leaked something out, or dinner from last night leaked through the bag, it was disgusting. Bring paper towels with you. I definitely didn't think about bringing paper towels. Definitely do it, okay? I can't stress that enough. Bring paper towels. Another thing you're going to want to bring is a broom and a dustpan, and also a vacuum. I got a little handheld vacuum and I absolutely loved it, but you can also get like a mini like actual vacuum, like push it around. But definitely invest in a small vacuum or a broom and a dustpan, because those dorm floors get your hair and crumbs of everything all over them, and all of the dirt and stuff that you bring in from outside is stuck to the floor. It's disgusting. And also I would recommend bringing Clorox wipes, and you definitely want to get that before you even get to your dorm, because you're going to want to wipe everything down when you move in, because you don't know how well they cleaned it, who was living in the dorm before you did. So you're definitely going to want to wipe everything down and make sure it's super clean. The next category I have for you guys is laundry stuff. So you're going to want to bring a really nice hamper. I recommend getting one of the hampers that have the pull string, and for me personally, I brought one of those for the first semester. It was super cute. I loved the pattern on it, but it wasn't easy to carry all the way to the basement. So I recommend getting one of the backpack laundry bags from Target or wherever else they sell it, probably Amazon, because that literally saved my life so many times. It was so hard to drag the other laundry bag down to the basement to do laundry every week, so I definitely would recommend getting one of the backpack ones, and it's super cheap. It was literally like $7, so I definitely recommend doing that. You're obviously also going to want to bring laundry detergent. Personally for me, I did bring Tide Pods and they did work out for me, but I've heard a lot of other people say that at their school, their actual washing machines weren't powerful or hot enough to actually burst the Tide Pods open, so they wouldn't open and they would just like float around in there. So definitely get laundry detergent, and then you could try Tide Pods, but I got Tide Pods and they work just fine, so I don't know. First, you're also going to want to buy dryer sheets. Another thing that I discovered that I really needed after a few weeks of being there was dryer balls for the dryer, and that will get like lint and stuff off of your clothing. I don't know why, but for a couple of weeks in the beginning of the school year, all of my clothes were so linty, especially because I had new towels and I was washing them and they were getting lint all over my clothes. But also, like, lint will stay in the dryer from other people's loads of laundry, so I definitely recommend getting like a little dryer ball. I got mine at the Dollar Tree actually, so definitely check that out. Another thing is any type of stain remover, a Tide stick, shout, anything like that. You're going to need it at some point, or one of your friends is going to need to borrow it, so definitely invest in some of that. I know that's something that I forgot, and I would have to borrow my friend's Tide stick a lot, so definitely get the stain remover. The next category I'm talking about is going to be dishware. Personally for me, I bought quite a few plates, cups, silverware, all of the above, and I did not use it a ton. So I would recommend only getting a few of each thing, because yes, sometimes you're going to have friends over and they're going to need to borrow some, but don't go crazy buying a bunch of dishware because, you know, it's space consuming and you're not going to use all of it all the time. A lot of the time you're going to be eating either in the dining hall or eating out, so I definitely would recommend not getting too much dishware. But you're going to need cups, and this could be plastic cups from the store, or you could get, you know, solo cups or whatever. Reusable cups from like Starbucks or wherever you want to get your reusable cups from. Also, I recommend getting a nice like water bottle or a couple nice water bottles, because you're going to want to refill them kind of often. I'm also going to be needing dishes, so plates and bowls. And don't forget your silverware. I recommend just getting like plastic silverware, but whatever you want to get. And also you're going to want to get a Brita water filter, water pitcher, whatever. You're going to want to bring one of those because the water isn't really great, so you're going to want to have clean, like purified water. Okay, now I'm going to go into the necessities category. So these are all the other things, the extra things in your room that you're going to need. First thing is a mini fridge. I got my mini fridge for a good price at Walmart. It was actually on clearance, I think, but pretty much every store that sells dorm stuff will have a mini fridge. I definitely recommend getting a mini fridge. It's so helpful. You keep drinks in there, coffee, you know, cold brew, all that stuff. So definitely get a mini fridge. You can also rent them from most colleges, so I definitely would recommend checking out whether it would be easier to rent one or bring one with you. Also, if your college allows you, you're going to want to get a microwave. My college personally does not let us have our own microwave in the dorm room. So if you drink coffee, you're probably going to want to get a Keurig or an espresso machine. I had an espresso machine, and then my first semester roommate had a Keurig, so that was really nice. But definitely talk with your roommate about all of these like appliances, and so you could probably like split the cost, or one of you could buy one thing, the other could buy the other thing, and it'll work out perfectly. If you're going to be bringing a Keurig or an espresso machine, I definitely would recommend bringing a coffee cart with you, a little rolling cart. You could use that for other things as well, but definitely if you're getting a Keurig or a coffee maker in general, I definitely would get a rolling cart for a coffee cart. Another thing that you're going to need is a first aid kit. You can get these on Amazon, and I'm sure there's some at like Walmart and Target. You can make your own, whatever you want to do, but make sure you have a first aid kit with different medications, band-aids, Neosporin, anything like that. Make sure you have it, because it's definitely going to come in handy at some point. You never want to be in a situation where you don't have any of that stuff on you. Another thing that I highly recommend is getting like some type of air freshener, whether it's just air freshener spray or an essential oils burner or something like that. Make sure you get something like that, because it is going to stink in there like food or the outdoors or something. Like, it's going to smell, especially if your dorm is like old, it's going to smell a little bit musty. So definitely bring some type of like air freshener, some type of good smell. You can't bring candles, at least for most places you cannot bring candles, so try to stay away from that. Okay guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video. They're doing some work outside, so it's gonna get pretty loud. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't miss anything. But stay tuned for more back to school videos when back to school time comes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Comment down below any video suggestions you have for me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.